Yes, sir. Making sure the stream looks good. Welcome to another episode. Today we are working on some cool stuff. We are dialing in a couple of things. I need to post in my Discord real quick. So if you're here, just enjoy the scenery. We are at the airport right now. And just watching. One of the things that I'm having a lot of trouble with is trying to get the cargo airlines to actually pick up stuff. So this is a welcome addition to see that in front of you we have a cargo airline. Super cool. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna get started in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna post in my Discord. And it's night. Look at that. Just like that, it's nighttime. I just love the vibes we have. Shout me out if you're watching. Welcome to the stream. A couple more seconds here, and then we'll get started. Nighttime at the airport. Also, let me know if everything sounds good. Everything looks good. Shout out to the other episode too. It did really well. I was super excited that we are back and that people know that we're back. It was super fun. Discord's making me confirm that I'm a human. What's up, Dan? Yeah, Dan, it's been a week since our last stream, but trying to be a little bit more regular for the new game. Okay, if somebody's in our Discord, feel free to post in it. Let me see if I can do this. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second here. You can see all my screens. Got to get the Discord updates. All right, cool. All right, so we'll post in there. I want to show you guys the airport. So this is not what today we are working on a brand new neighborhood. The neighborhood is called Aurora Valley, and it's going to be the easternmost neighborhood into Hawthorne Springs. So that's what we're working on today. But I wanted to show you, I've done a lot of work on this airport, and it just looks so good. The next, look at that, you got planes landing. I think one of the next things that we'll do will be dialing in the airport a little bit more, I think. Let me know what you guys think. Also, shout me out. Let me know you're watching. Let me know where you're from. Sorry, give me a second for Discord. Love the Discord life. Okay, cool. Post it in Discord. Send everybody. And then we'll copy the link. And we are good to go. All right, cool. So a couple quick things before we get started. Welcome to the stream here. So yeah, this is the overview of the airport, hustling and bustling. The biggest problem that I have at the airport right now is that the cargo airlines aren't really working, but everything else is very functionable. So like you have this Southwest jet. We got to take some time to do this just because I love this so much. And I think you guys would appreciate it. I want to follow the Southwest jet. So with all of the new mods and everything that are out, some of the cool things that we can do now, like you can just do so many cool things now, things that we weren't able to do previously. So one of those things is I can dictate exactly where these airplanes go. So we legitimately have a terminal just for South, ignore this lone plane, just for Southwest. And if you've ever flown out of Denver, shocker, I live in Denver, so a lot of the stuff that I know comes from Denver. I know you guys are all surprised, but if you've ever flown out of Denver, you would notice that it's very similar to the Denver Airport, International Airport, where you have the main terminal and then you have an A, B, and C terminal. And so traditionally in Denver, Southwest Terminal was always the C terminal. And that holds true. So these planes, like if you're to look, check this out, y'all. If you're able to look here, United, right? United Jets and Southwest Jets. Southwest has this entire C terminal. United has this entire B terminal. So check out how crazy this actually is. That actually goes to the C terminal. Isn't that crazy? And this United jet will actually go to the United terminal, and they will also depart, and so on and so forth. So it's actually pretty cool, some of the updates. That's a mod called Building Manager. So check that out if you haven't, but look at that. Like United takes off. So the A terminal has all the international flights. So we have the American flights here. We have the discount budget airlines, which is Frontier. And then Delta has like the whole side of this terminal and then wrapping around. So try to make it super realistic. Not a ton of airlines that are in this airport specifically, but it's an awesome airport. So one of the episodes we'll detail the crap out of this. We need to detail this because it's just kind of basic, but it's functional. That's the key part. So let's turn up some lights. I want to tour this before we get started with what we're doing today. Let's turn these lights up real quick. So, wow, that's bright, like significantly bright. So you have main terminal, and this is just a building clipped inside of a building. King Lino has a dope asset that allows you to have like drop off and pick up. Then we have these parking structures. And then so this terminal goes all the way over like a bridge into the A terminal. And then you have the B and C terminal. So you're probably wondering like, how in the world, Design Candy, how in the world did you get that to work? Great question. I have an answer for you. There is a metro line that runs underneath all of this. And those metro vehicles are the ones that take people from the terminal or from the concourses A, B, and C to the main terminal. And so you can see it actually functions. Like people actually utilize this. So you can see people that just got off of a plane, they are now making their way over to the train, which will take them to the terminal. Same thing over here. Sorry, my camera works a little shoddy. I'm a little rusty. Same thing here. And so you're going to see this airplane come. Let's watch this really quick. Just really quick. I want to show you. Such an amazing feat. You couldn't do this back in the day. So I don't know why this airplane's there. Big old airplane. Southwest doesn't have that big of jets. Oh, here we go. So you can see like this jet just pulled up. So you'll see the people get off, walk on to the jetway, bridgeway, and then they'll go over into the actual building, right? So that's a jetway. Isn't that cool? So they actually get off on the jetway, and then they'll go to the center of the concourse. Again, it's just like Denver or most airports that are like this. Taxi says, is this modeled after DI? Exactly, right? So then they go and they catch the train, and then this train takes them all the way underneath and over to the main terminal. And then from the main terminal, and then again, this is where we need to get our detail work handy and started. But from the main terminal, then they drive out, they get passenger pickup, and then a lot of them go and take the train. And this train, so you can see all the connections, this train runs 24/7, and this train goes all the way over, goes over the highway with this gorgeous and beautiful bridge, goes through the wilderness, and then it goes into a tunnel right underneath the Cranberry River, and then it goes to Union Station. And Union Station, they can make their connection to a light rail, bus, or a different train in the city. So that's the trains. Pretty cool. So okay, let's get to what we're doing today. We're gonna probably do about an hour welcome all of the people watching. This is the beautiful city of Hawthorne Springs, City Skyline series from yours truly, Design Candy. I've been working on this city for the better part of, probably 4 years now. And so if you are new, welcome. You get to watch this crazy creation come to life over the course of many, many years. This is a city, beautiful, detailed city. Every inch is detailed. Everything is perfectly crafted and placed very specifically. So hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, if you're new, shout me out. So, okay, we're going to work on a new neighborhood. So this is how our map is. This is north, south, east, and west. So the new neighborhood is going to be on the eastern, southeastern part of Hawthorne Springs. This whole thing is Hawthorne Springs, a city. We're working on a new district. This district is going to be called Aurora Valley. And we have a little narrative. So let me get the views right, and then I'll read the narrative. I use AI tools to create narratives about the city, just because. So Aurora Valley, named after its breathtaking mornings, stands as the eastern centennial of Hawthorne Springs. As the first district greeting visitors, it's a blend of modern living and its hilly landscape. I can't even say that. The closeness to the industrial oil and oil fields and the sophistication of Green Valley Ranch District make it a hub of opportunity for high-class living. So that's a narrative that ChatGPT came up. I like that. That will stay. Let me know what you guys think about that. So, in a nutshell, this new district will be where people in the oil fields live and work. So if you haven't seen this city, the oil fields is a really, really important part of our city. This establishes demand for industrial purposes in our city. So oil fields and ore fields. This is where Hawthorne Springs gets its production. It's the most crowded, hustling and bustling, unfeathered district that we have. And so we'll eventually redevelop this, but that's why we're building this district out here. So to start, the plan for this is I want to really dial in a better off-ramp than this. And then I want to do kind of like a little small highway city with some fast food restaurants, a couple of hotels, a truck stop. And then we're going to move into building this district here. So we're going to try to do all of that within an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. So sit back, relax. Let me know. I want tips and tricks from all of you. I want you to shout out what you want to see, how the neighborhood should be built, what kind of houses we should do, all of that fun stuff for everybody that's watching. So catch up on the chat. Tactic says, I lived in Aurora, Colorado for 3 years. Very nice area, but got very busy before I left. I loved flying out of DIA. DIA is so good. It's very, very, very crazy with traffic. There's so many people. So it's a great airport, but Hannah says, hi, Design Candy. You're my favorite. Aw, you're my favorite too. Aw, thank you. I always laugh when like people I know watch. I'm like, you don't have to watch this. But I'm excited and happy that you're here. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do, this is going to be fun. This is like an old school, like Design Candy build episode where we talk, chat. I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit so we can vibe out a little bit and kind of get into the zone. Let me know if that audio sounds good. Shout out to all of the people listening and watching after. One of the critiques that I have from the last episode was that it was kind of hard to deal with the frame rate. So that's why we're in the outskirts. We're going to stay in the outskirts and hopefully the frame rate looks okay. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this interchange. And then this street right here is so pointless. So I'm going to use the Move It tool. Click off of all of these and leave nodes and segments on. So I want to keep the trees. And we're going to get rid of this whole street. Pointless street. It's nice, but there's no need for it. Let's get rid of that. And honestly, we can get rid of it all the way up into here. There's not a big need for that all the way up here. okay. That looks okay. Get rid of that. This elevated highway is pretty dope. It's expensive though. Like, it shouldn't have to be elevated still here, but nonetheless, like in real life, that would be a very big no-no in terms of infrastructure that I hear. Look at that. It's a whole viaduct that goes like for a couple miles. So that'd be very expensive to upkeep. Okay, so here's our existing street we want to keep. So now we just need to create a highway. I think we're gonna do an overpass, or should we do an underpass? That's a good question. I think an overpass would be good, but an underpass would be kind of cool. What do you guys think? Under or an overpass? While we decide, I want to kind of come up with a layout for this. So I like this road. This road's okay. We need kind of a more higher capacity road. So let's find that. Got my road tools here. I have so many mods. I think that's why people like watching people like me, because we use every single mod at our disposal. So I need something, maybe a 4-laner would be good. Don't really need any bus lanes, but so let's upgrade this. Okay, that's the same road that we have now. Cool. That looks good. I like that. Okay, let's do an underpass. I like an underpass better. Hopefully you agree. So we're gonna step down maybe 3 or 4. Go under. Okay, need a little bit more. Let's go down a couple more feet here. That's good. I like that. I feel like a truck can pass through that. Good enough. Okay, and then we just need some equal off and on ramps. So let's go 3-lane highway. So my 3-lane highway here. Start it back there. Perfect. So we'll go 3-lane highway and then off. So this one needs to be back too, because that's where our off ramp will be right there. Then we get our 1 lane here. Try to make these pretty even. I think a little bit wider would be good. So maybe like right there. That looks good. And then we'll match it here as an on ramp. For off ramp and on ramp. Want to make these pretty equal, so let's see how far these were. 1,400 cost, so about right here. This is how I figure out roads, by the way. I look at the construction cost of what would that cost. Boom, and then we'll mirror on this side. Boom, bada boom. Cool. Pretty generic, but it will work. Perfect. So we don't need this other 2-lane here, or 3-lane. We'll go back to a 2-lane here. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's do a couple of landscaping little techniques that I have. Make sure this is bridged up here and here, here and here. Glorious. Okay. If I can do this quickly, let's do some line work. If this works quickly, it should. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Come on. There we go. It worked. Surprisingly. Sometimes that doesn't work as easily as it should. So we're just gonna copy and paste these over and around. Just gotta rotate them. They should all fit. Maybe. That one didn't fit. Okay. Let's go to the other on-ramp here, because that should fit. Okay, perfect, perfect. That will work. We got 2 more to do really quick. This is what I do, y'all. I love sitting down and just working on stuff like this. So we need an exit ramp. Technically, we need a on-ramp for this. Of course, it doesn't work. So we're going to have to custom do those. We can come back to that. That's fine. Let's do these really quick.
Purpose always fleeting. I pose questions to the ceiling like an answer gonna come.
So I always like doing close fit, which is the middle. These are always really easy to do.
I just want to feel alive more. I feel hurt all the time, but I can't see straight.
Let's see here. Template. Preset. Come on. There we go. We should be able to duplicate these. Rotate it so the lines are appropriate. Little details like this, y'all. Trust me, after it's done, you're going to be blown away. This is how, if you ever wanted to learn how detailers do this is exactly how we do it. Okay, cool. So that's done. That's done. We just got to work on these entrance ramps. I want to see, that's different because they're not an exit ramp. Technically, this is not an exit ramp. Technically, this is a entrance ramp. There we go. Highway entrance. Let's see if this works. Come on. Yeah, that worked. Cool. Perfect. So we're just going to copy this and then paste it here. Boom. Okay. A couple more things that we have to do, y'all, and this interchange is complete. Just got to extend these lines out so it looks more realistic. All these mods that I'm using, if you're interested, just let me know. Kind of see how we make this look dope. Oh, look at this. So we messed up here because this needs to be a 3. That's why it's so weird. So let's fix that really quick. There we go. I wonder if it's going to catch it here. No, it's not. See if it goes. All right, that one's going to be a little weird. That one's super weird. We kind of messed that one up. Let me know if you're watching, where you're watching from, if you have any suggestions. If you're liking what you're seeing, just shout me back a little bit. I want to see who's in here. I see there's a couple people in here, so let's hang out. Let's have fun. Okay, that worked. And also, too, this is like, you're like, let's move on to more builds. We can definitely skip. I'm here to please. Seriously, whatever you guys want to see, that would be dope. Okay. Fix this one. No one told me. These are wrong. All right, we got them fixed though. The funny thing about this game is you can literally spend hours just doing details. And honestly, that's what makes screenshots and everything look so good, is because the time that you put in here. Cool, we're almost done. Make these straight. I don't know why this game doesn't like do this organically, automatically. Like you always have to like maneuver some of this stuff to make it look better. But when it looks good, it looks really good. Look at that. Cool. So we have an official exit and off ramp. This looks way better than what we had before. Actually very, very detailed. Next, we're going to do some terrain work and then put some trees down, and we should be good. It's going to look good. Okay. Flatten this out. Look at that. Cool. Your official interchange for Aurora Valley is complete. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to just create like a small little fake little town here with some services for the people in the road that are driving. The thing about this neighborhood is this is the first neighborhood in the city on the western or the eastern side. So You're definitely going to need gas for motorists. You're going to need hotels, things like that. So we'll start off with thing here. Let's maybe make a road here and a road here. Maybe on this side will be our truck stop. And then maybe a fast food place right in the middle here. So let's see. Let's put down maybe like a Chick-fil-A or a McDonald's or something like that here. What do you guys think? I got everything in here. It's so crazy. Got a Smoothie King. Honestly, we could put a Walmart out here. A Walmart would actually be nice out here. Maybe like up on this hill or something. What if we put a Walmart like right in this space? What do you guys think? I like that. I like that suggestion because that kind of fits everything. Now, here's the fun part. So what we're going to do is going to flatten some of this land. Going to excavate it. Bring our heavy machinery in. And check this out. Boom. Flatten this baby up. I'm going to use my Move It tool. We're going to go all the way over to a district called Cozy Hills. And we're just going to steal this Walmart. So the fun thing about me, I am not ashamed to utilize stuff that I've already built. There is zero shame in that game, straight up. So just so you know. I'm a very efficient builder for the first time, and then I will steal everything and bring it over. So we got it from there, and we're going to place the Walmart right here. I actually like it maybe sideways, so you can kind of see it from the highway. I kind of like that, but you could also do it here. I like it sideways. Sideways looks a lot better. Okay, let's put it down right there. The power of Move It. Get rid of these carryovers that we had before. And then we'll do some quick adjustments. So this whole front part we don't need. So we'll get rid of these restaurants. Just want the Walmart. Just the Walmart. And we'll bring the Walmart a lot closer to the street. So make a little entrance right there. And boom, there you go. Now you have your Walmart. I'm going to move this sign over to this side. And then we'll do one on the entrance right here. And just like that, you have a Walmart. Now we have to work on some of the excavating and leveling here. Just because this is an edge. So we'll make our street entrance here. Let's say entrance can go. Let's put it right there. So that's how you enter the Walmart. We'll take some of these planters out. Just like that. Walmart sign right there. Perfect. That will work. So now we have a Walmart right outside of our highway entrance, and this store will definitely get used for sure. Perfect. We have some fast food stores that we can start putting down. So we'll get rid of that here, and we can plop some of those down here, just right outside. I think Burger King. Man, what we thinking? Burger King, maybe a McDonald's. Here's the Burger King. I have some assets that are very detailed too, that already have like parking lots and everything. So we want to find those specifically when I'm plopping down. I want something that already has an existing infrastructure so we don't necessarily have to go crazy. Definitely need a gas station, so we'll put a gas station there. And we're gonna roll through just to see what we have. Panda Express could be cool. Put that next to the gas station. I like that. That's very common in like a little side city off the highway. What else do we have here? Starbucks. That sounds cool. There's a McDonald's. I need a McDonald's with a parking lot though. There goes the Wendy's. The Wendy's has a parking lot, so we'll get one of those. Got a Shake Shack. I don't think this area would have a Shake Shack. There's a Walmart neighborhood market. Maybe we put, no, we want a full Walmart. That full Walmart works really well there. Put a little Starbucks in the corner here. That's too small. Sometimes the models that they show are like way too small. It's crazy. Walgreens will look really good there. The California Pizza Kitchen looks good. A 7-Eleven for sure. All these are really, really good. All right, let me go back up. Kind of want something a little bit more simpler. That would work. Because our Walmart again. I actually kind of like this Walmart model a little bit better. It actually looks cooler than the one that we have. Hold on, let's see something. I might switch this out. What do you guys think? Do you like this one? I like the one we have. This one's a little bit more basic. Let's see what we have. Another gas station. Don't need two there, but that's good to know. Got a Bojangles. Bojangles would be really good here. Perfect. I like that. Let's get maybe 1 to 2 more stores, and then we'll wrap this part up. Maybe it might be wise to have a car mechanic over here. I actually kind of like that, the idea of that. Just a little off-the-cuff car mechanic. That actually is pretty realistic because you might have some car trouble getting into the city here. You could do an O'Reilly's. There goes my Burger King. I like that. Grocery store. A McDonald's sign. Applebee's. I like the Applebee's. Maybe we put an Applebee's in the corner here. Okay, I think we're good to go. There's another Walmart, a Target. We don't need that. We already have a Walmart. Office Works. We have a bunch of cool assets. Just put a tower building out here, you know, a little downtown, mini downtown. So we're just searching through our assets, our collection of assets, trying to find exactly what we want to put down in this neighborhood. There's an Outback Steakhouse. That's cool. Okay. I'm going to search for a McDonald's. I know I have a bunch of McDonald's assets, but that was so cool. I like that. Here we go. Okay, we got our McDonald's. Put a little sign here on the highway for the McDonald's. Could be the most popular thing. And then we need to detail that. I'll spare you guys from detailing it. Just know that we have one. I'll probably go back before our next stream and detail some of this stuff so I can kind of get it moving along. Cool. So we have our McDonald's. The next thing that we need is just a couple of hotels. So let's see what we have as far as assets. It can't be like this Marriott's cool, but this Marriott's way too big, right? Like you're not going to have a big old Marriott like that off the highway, right? Like that's massive. So we need something that's a little bit smaller than that, like a Springwood Suites, something of that nature. Courtyard Marriott, there we go. Something like this would be perfect. Maybe we get 2 of them over here. Cool, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we have a basic layout for our little town here. We have a Walmart, a bunch of restaurants, and then a few hotels. So let's go in and kind of detail some of this, And let's see what it turns out to. I kind of need some leveling work going on. So let's do some parking lots first. Let's see where my parking lot's at. We have some pedestrian roads here. All the fun pedestrian roads. Okay, let's get like a decent sized parking lot for this first hotel. You know what? Let's move this here. We'll have like a little turn in here. And then on the back side. So let me move this up a little bit more. I don't like that that's on a slope, so we're gonna make all of this level. Let's get a parking lot in here. And then we'll get a bigger one on this side. And then we'll level all of this out on the same level. Dope. Okay, that works. Do we need 2 hotels? I don't think we need 2 hotels. I don't think demand is that crazy that we're going to need 2. But what we'll do is we're going to make this other one bigger. So that's what we'll do. We'll compromise. Let's make this one start here and kind of clip it in. And then let's make sure these are level. Like that. Like that. Cool. So now it looks a lot more realistic, right? It's bigger, but it's a lot more realistic. We'll get rid of this road. Maybe we'll keep that for something over here. Maybe we could put our truck stop over here. Yeah, let's do a truck stop. Okay, it's starting to shape up. Hopefully you can see what we're rolling with, what we're working with. So I have a truck stop that we've done actually in Green Valley, right off the highway here. We're going to take every aspect of this truck stop. So we got the entrance, the exit, and then the little pilot sign I'm going to take. And then we're going to take this over from Green Valley down to Aurora. Now this truck stop needs a lot of real estate, so maybe we do it back in here. That kind of works. Let me try to rotate this and see how that looks. That looks a lot better. I like that. What do you guys think? That looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna leave that here for now. I think let's do some terraforming and get the terrain up here. Cool. So everything is just on the same. We're gonna make every single thing here the same length and level. So anything that's over in this district, we're gonna select all of it, not the highway. And we're gonna make it the same level. Perfect. I think this was double too. So let's put this on this side here. And we'll make this a little bit bigger, just so it looks more realistic. Got that. So let's connect our roads up. So this will connect over to that gas station here. Then we'll connect you over here. And then this road will go over to the edge of the truck stop. And then this can go here. And now we We have our little truck stop. I love that. Okay, that looks dope. That looks really good. Applebee's needs a quick little parking lot. Do my design candy trick, and we're gonna turn this way so the Applebee's looks a lot bigger, because these models are so small. So realistically, you'd have both of those sides, and then we're gonna add a quick parking lot to the Applebee's. We're gonna utilize the road that's here as well, so that could be a parking lot for the Applebee's. Now your Applebee's has parking. Love it. All of these shops have parking as well, except for the McDonald's. We'll get rid of the McDonald's for now, in the interest of moving it along. Cool. So it took shape. So there you got it. You have a little small, like off-ramp type city that you would see. It's not even a city, right? An off-ramp area that you would see in most towns getting off of a highway. So that kind of solidified it there. And now the next thing we're going to do is just add some foliage and make it functionable. So let's get some parking lots down. The one that's 8 and 2. We'll do 3 and 4. Bring these bad boys over. Center those up, copy and paste, center those up. Same thing for this, double them. Make sure these are straight. I overlap these two sometimes. Just like that. Cool, so we have our parking lot, so now it's functional. We can get some cars running through here. Next, we just need to do a couple quick little details that will kind of make this place come alive. Starting off with some planters. Also, shout me out if you're watching. Let me know what you think so far. If you have any changes that you would do differently, let me know. The thing that's going to make this neighborhood pop like crazy is the fact that we are going to go nuts with the foliage. So that looks good. Look at that. Taking shape, y'all. Already taking shape. Perfect. We're going to put some trees here. So we do need some planters on this side too. We'll do a bigger planter. I have these cool like concrete planters. These look so dope. Cool. So those are there. And then you step up to that. Should this hotel have a pool? Why not? Let's put a pool back here. And I'll go back and detail a lot of this so I can spare you the details, but put like a nice pool here. What kind of hotel like this has a pool like this? Come on, y'all. This made this cost a little bit extra every night. Quickly, we're going to put a fence around. Again, little cool things that you do if you play this game. You can do a lot by accomplishing just little details, taking a little bit more time. You can accomplish a ton. Use my fence tool here. I kind of want a taller fence. Let's see if we got any taller fences. That kind of works. Let's see what else we got. We have a bunch of fences. Let's do this fence. This fence has never failed me. Fence around here. Get a little curve. I'm not the biggest fan of this new prop line tool. I like the old one better. I'm like so old playing this game. I played this when there wasn't a prop line tool, if you can believe it. Crazy. Okay, little details. That fence looks stupid. Cool.
Record some ambience and put it in this track.
That will work. All right, let's get some bushes over here. Make it nice and foliage. Get some hedges. I want to try to make this like nice and luscious. So crap ton of foliage here. Overdo the foliage. That's my biggest advice to people playing this game. You want it to look good, you better go nuts with foliage. Like, see that? And then we're going to elevate the foliage too. That's another thing too, is elevating what you put on. So once you do crazy foliage, elevate it with more foliage. And then different levels and variety of foliage, like these little bushes, look, just adds like a little piece of like, We'll do some planters up here. I didn't think about that. Do we want heavy truck traffic? I guess, whatever. That's fine. And then I have these nice trees that we're going to put here. These firs. It's not tropical, right? So I'm not going to put a bunch of palm trees. Like, that wouldn't make sense for this area. But if you outline these with like these foresty trees that we have and like these clusters, throw some of these clusters in there. Like, that's going to add a lot to what this looks like. And then I like these super tall trees. These things make everything look legit. Got one in the street, right? Look at that. Already it looks very, very realistic. Finish some of these up. Get some variety in there. Perfect. Okay, a couple more things. This needs a sidewalk. So, and we'll do some detailing here. Connect all this up. There we go. Applebee's got to have some sort of sidewalk so people can get there. That's cool. They're making their deliveries. Oh my gosh, why do we have so much traffic? That's crazy. Okay, back to team planters. We're going to planter this up. And then we'll mess with that terrain a little bit. Add some more concrete right here to this area. Perfect. Get that solidified. I have other planters too. This area probably needs a lot of foliage. So we're going to start adding some of that here. Again, random foliage is like the best. And we'll come around with the brush to fill in the gaps. So this looks a little plain. A couple things that we could do. And then I will do, just because we're on stream. Like, this looks kind of plain. So let's go bush again. Let's go to our bush, and we're going to go medium bush around. Just add some dynamic and an edge. Just like that. And that kind of drops off, so we'll just kind of line this up. Just like that. Okay, this looks pretty decent. It came out pretty well. Add some more planters to the front of this building. I think we might be good. Kind of sideways here. I'm gonna add these in the front of this. Planters have been the coolest thing to come in this game. Crazy. All right, check that out. So there you go. Now we have a cool roadside district, brand new. I'm going to take my brush tool and we're just going to paint. Paint, 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 paint. Make it nice and luscious. Very green. So if you get off here, this is what you see. Brand new Aurora district. And that's how you do it. Super simple, super fast. That's a picture right there. That's a screenshot, right? Brand new city. You drive in and let's see, let's take the long road. We just built this, y'all. So you take the road over. There's some imperfections that we have to fix, but you get the gist of it. Get off the highway right there. Got a nice highway off ramp. Make a quick left. Got a Walmart here. Got Bojangles, a Wendy's. Go get a hotel room. There you go. So again, just little quick things. We'll go back and fix. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed, but from the sky, it looks super dope. I kind of want to. Okay, let's do this. Kind of want to get rid of this street here, so it just ends there. Kind of like that. Let's do that. I like that. And then we'll take this street and just extend it out just a little bit. So then you won't have that clipping into the highway. There you go. That works. They're still floating though. I can't get these things not to float. We'll have to work on that. Cool. So we have all of this. I mean, it looks, again, from the air, it just looks super crispy. It looks super good, green and luscious. We did all that from nothing. Literally from nothing. Last but not least, let's work on this area over here in our new neighborhood, and then we will wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. All the people that have been watching. There's been 30 total people, and then the people that watch the replay. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. So the goal here is to literally copy a district. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get rid of most of this. And I have a choice. I think I can copy Green Valley Ranch, or I can copy Cozy Hills. And I think I want to copy Cozy Hills. Cozy Hills is like perfect for copying. So let's see. Let's take all of Cozy Hills and bring it over and call it Aurora. Love it. So that's a start right here. Copy and paste. Go over to the Aurora district. And maybe center this up here. Boom. And then rotate it. Actually, let's take it from here. And then we'll rotate it and get some of these hills. And then that can be the main road there. So we'll take that. Rotate it, and then get some of these houses in this hill. Like that. So theoretically, what should happen is these houses should hang off of the ridge, just like that. That's exactly what we wanted. That is exactly what we wanted, y'all. Look at that. Now, to save my life, we're going to now take everything that we just did, center it up just a little bit, so we have just a little bit of overhang, and then boom. Look at that. Brand new district of Aurora. You have parks over here. You have, we need a school probably, but that worked. That worked. So this is the main road that we need to now connect back up so we can get the traffic flowing throughout this district. Just like that. Cool. So that's connected that way, and then we'll connect this street back up to this. So now you have that street connected to there. Now we have to fix all of these little end streets because none of them will connect. Let's see. Another entrance there, there, and there. Okay, so we'll connect these up. I think a great connection point would be here to get in. Obviously right there. Right there. and then right here. In the interest of this not being super congested, perfect. So we're going to link this road back up here. And then that one there. Got to use my little eyedropper tool to make sure I can get the appropriate road. And there you have it. You have the Aurora Valley District. Just like that. So we have a brand new like retail center here right off the highway. And then you have the Aurora Valley District. Now we can go in and detail them, get a little bit more granular about what is what. If this wasn't a live stream, but this was an actual episode, I would build a district from scratch, but this is the more efficient way to do it, if you ask me. So I'm gonna have this road aligned with trees. There's two other things that we have to do to be successful. Number one is making this an actual district, to paint it as a district. So we'll do that now. Have all of our parks here. So this is the Aurora Valley District. Gonna name it. Now there's a couple of policies that are super important. So take a gander at this. Take a quick peek. So if you're rolling in my city, you have an entrance into the city here. Obviously an entrance into the city here, 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 and here, right? So north, south, east, and west, with the Boreal Basin Reservoir being the north, right? So right now we're looking south up, and then east, and then west. The problem is Candy Oil Company and the Dean Mineral Industry has so much traffic that there's a couple of choke points that we have to be uniquely aware of. Number one is all of this traffic comes in here, filters through, and then either goes out this way or they have to travel all the way down to the city to then hop on the interchange to go out to the eastern part of the city. Now, what we just created was a bypass that's super fast and super easy. We don't want that. So one of the things that I'm going to have to do is ensure a policy for the Aurora Valley neighborhood, Aurora Valley District, and there's two specific policies that I have to enact. That's the heavy traffic ban. Got to find it first. So heavy traffic ban, what that does is it bans heavy traffic on an area. Make sure there are optional routes available because businesses in the city need to send and receive deliveries. No heavy transport vehicles allowed, does not affect highways. There's another one called no loud noises at night. And so it says leisure specialization areas will close for the night. We definitely want that. And then last but not least, Old Town. Only residents and businesses can use this area for motor vehicle traffic. Ban other motor traffic. So we want those three policies that will help this not become like such a choke point. I did this before. I tested this neighborhood out before and it was nuts. We had so much traffic that I wouldn't want to live here. If you had a whole bunch of freight trucks rolling through your backyard, like literally look at this. This is folks' backyards. So what you don't want is a bunch of trucks just going through. So Gator God's in the house. Thank you so much for watching. Gator says, all damn Design Candy doing a live stream. Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? We've been live for like almost an hour too. Almost gonna be an hour. So the last thing that we need to do now that we have this lined up is we need people to come here and then we need to dial in a park and ride in this area. And then we'll be out. So we're going to do that really quick. And we're going to kind of need a bypass line. So let's see how we want to do this. Let's see. I think maybe we'll save that. Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save that for another live stream because that's going to be a kind of a tall feat because we have to go train line all the way down to Union And I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's something that we want to do right now. That might take a little bit of time. Okay, let's dial this in a little bit more. So this neighborhood's dope, but you need a couple of things. We're gonna need schools. We're gonna need some city services, trash, hospitals, the whole nine. And so that actually looks so good. Look how good this neighborhood looks. Just the layout of it and the housing of it too. Like, they're very nice houses, very modern, right? Like, this isn't an old school district. Like, this is a very modern district. And you have these beautiful open spaces. So one thing that we're going to do too is going to add some grass. We definitely need some grass for this neighborhood. It shouldn't be like a dry terrain. So let's see what we can do in terms of grass. Get some resources here. Get my brush size big. And let's add some fertile grassland. There we go. And the way I'm doing this is just a brush for ore. You can see that, or oil. But I made my oil brush grass. So it's a little neat trick that city skyliners used in the past. And then we'll kind of try to blend some of this in. I'll turn my brush strength down, kind of make sure this is all blended in. Let's give it some more dynamic. And then we will add there we go. Kind of connect some of this over too. More blending, more blending, more blending, and we're blending. Perfect. So now that looks a lot more realistic. It's still kind of mid-season, so the grass isn't going to be like terribly like new age, right? Gator asked, any chance of Cranberry County making a comeback? I don't know. I don't know. You know, that's a great question. Cranberry County is such an old series if you think about it. Like, that's like 5-6 years ago. So I can still open the save game. That's good. Look at all the citizens coming to their new houses, lining up. I could open a save game, so that's really good progress. But I don't know. If that's something a lot of people want to see, absolutely, I'll be down for it. I'm trying to, I'm making a comeback. I'm trying to. This is only the second stream in like 2 years, right? Maybe the third video or fourth video in 3 to 4 years. So just doing this. I'm trying to get the feedback in. If you're watching the replay, we're just trying to hang out, get some episodes out. This is currently the capacity that I can do it at. It's just live streams for like an hour and a half, like once a week. So yeah, currently. Look, I love this little glitch. This is where the planes actually go. Isn't that funny? And they're like all Southwest planes. So that's where all the people like gather. If you ever see City Skylines, look how hilarious this is. Look. So you have people that like sit here and then they get in cars. So this person will turn into a car. Isn't that crazy? See that? These people just turn into cars, and then that's how the city handles traffic. I think I'm pretty sure that I'm breaking the game. Like very, very, very sure I'm breaking the game. So, because you know, cars aren't supposed, like, I don't think you're supposed to have as many assets, as many people. Look how big this city is, right? Like I'm pretty sure this game wasn't designed for it. So yeah, that's the Aurora Valley district. Yeah, look how small it is compared. Like, this could fit barely in the airport, and the airport's probably 5 times its size. And look how many people live here. That, like, think about how big this actually is, this neighborhood is. So let's do one thing. We're gonna replace one of these parks with a school, and I think we could put the school like right here. This place needs school, and then we need fire and like city services, and then I think we'll be good. My move is kind of glitching out right now. Come on, buddy. Okay, that's fine. Maybe not. Maybe it won't let us do move it. Okay, so let's get rid of this. My favorite school that we have. Gator says, if so, that would be dope. My favorite series from you. Oh, thanks. Cranberry County was so unique. I love that city. That was a cool city. Very unique city, but cool, very cool city. Okay, so I like this right here. I love how we built this high school district, so I want to copy it. Again, I'm telling you, I've played this game so long that I've done the detail build so many times that for me, it doesn't make sense to rebuild things. It just makes sense to copy them. So look at that. That can kind of fit. Barely fits like right in here. There you go. Everybody's happy. And now you have something that, again, that I've already built before that you can add to an existing district. And then we just got to fix some of this stuff, right? Like you don't need some of these streets. We'll readjust a lot of these here. We can do that at a different date. I won't bore you with the details, but let's move that up a little bit. But yeah, so now you have a little high school. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll just move this over to the street. Move that up. Boom, there you go. So now you have a high school. Nice high school right in Aurora. It's the Aurora Valley High School. And then again, we'll go through and fix some of this stuff. Then you have the Aurora Valley Middle School on this side and elementary school. There you go. Now you have a middle school, high school in this district. Now you have an official district where people can work, shop, play. People getting off the highway right here can drive through. There's 2 points here. So yeah, it's a great little town for this awesome city. Super excited. It's double the size of Cozy Hills too, which is crazy. So cool. So we're going to wrap up here. Thank you so much for watching. Big shout out to everybody that has commented. Thank you so much. I made it very enjoyable. We're gonna stream more. I'll do some polls. Follow me in Discord. I think the link is somewhere on the channel somewhere, and I can post it in the description of this video. Make sure to follow us on Discord. I'll announce all the live streams there, and I'll also get into some sort of a schedule. And when the new game comes out, just wait. We're gonna detail the crap out of that too. I think that's it. If you guys want to see, let me pick like 2 places to show you. I want to show you a place. Every episode, I want to show a couple of places that you have not seen that I've detailed. Oh, this is a thing that I've been working on a lot. So the city was struggling with specific city services and industries, and we had a lapse of jobs in the industrial sector. If you think about Hawthorne Springs, there's not a ton of industrial, like warehousing, goods and services, factories, things like that. So we very much lacked in that, and I'm trying to build that back up. So it started off with redoing this district kind of, and I'm in the process of adding a lot more warehouses. So this front part is what we added here. Again, no details, just pure functionality. Added more of these warehouses here, and then you have our whole warehousing district back here. So that helped a lot. But this specifically is like a cheat code. So I have buildings clipped inside of buildings way over here. And that's where all of this comes from. You see how much the sheer amount of traffic that we have is just insane. Insane. So yeah, that's going to do it. I appreciate everybody that has joined, that has commented. Make sure to follow, again, Discord. I'll start using X more, Twitter, to announce some things. So just follow social media. And shout out to all the people that are watching after the fact. I'll leave you with some views of the hustling and bustling airport, and we will be out. See you in the next one. Peace.